Your host, Larry Marble. Thanks so much for joining us today on one of our 14 affiliate stations. We're brought to you proudly each and every day by D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at corn, beans, and wheat, courtesy of John Tuggle and Company, Corpus. Corn futures traded slightly higher for a time yesterday, but ended the day down about 2 cents by the bushel. Beans were down sharply overnight, but managed to close up 2 to 3 cents for the day. Dry weather in Argentina is what's bothering the bean market. KC wheat continues to be under pressure, closing down 8 cents by the bushel for the day. The export outlook for corn continues to be questionable as U.S. corn is currently uncompetitive with foreign export sellers. The market is also concerned about future communist Chinese business for a myriad of reasons. Probably the most prominent reason right now is Chinese expanded COVID problem and their widespread lockdowns and the potential overall impact on demand. To date, U.S. corn shipments for export for this crop year are 32.7% below last year's total. The crude oil market was higher yesterday, which was beneficial for the corn market. Corpus Christi's Public Elevator and Archer Daniels Midland is open this week for Milo trucks 8 to 245. Cargill is just open for trucks Wednesday and Thursday of this week from 7 to 3. For help marketing your grains, contact John Tuggle, 361-852-5207. I'm down on the farm's Larry Marble here at the kitchen table with my friend R.D. from D&D Farm and Ranch. R.D., I need a squeeze chute, and I understand you can hook me up.
Well, yes, sir. We got a fully manual squeeze chute here. It's built well and tough. I'd say Texas tough even. We ordered too many of them, so we're now putting them on special for you. Normally these chutes would go for $6,000. For any customer that mentions this ad today, we're going to cut that price down to $4,500 for you.
And that's the Maverick Squeeze Chute, D&D's brand. RD's the man to contact. RD, tell them how to get a hold of you.
Reach me here at the office at 830-379-7340. My extension is 161.
We are on the line with Sean Geiswhite, Gillespie Livestock. Sean, how did our sheep and goat sale turn out?
Turned out real good, Larry. We ended up with 29, 17, or 18, something like that. So we got close to our 3. The market was good all the way through. The lambs were probably steady to before the 4th. The 4th. Here we are talking about in November, and I'm talking about the 4th. Anyways, before the holiday, it was steady to that on the lambs. The goats might have been on those better kids just a tick higher. We sold some of those better kids kind of $350 to up to $390 on one set. So I thought that was awful good. Feeder kids were probably kind of steady to before the holidays. Nanny market might have been just a tick higher. The Billy market was sure significantly higher. We sold some Billies up over $3 on some of those bigger Billies. I thought we got along real well on the sheep and goat end, Larry.
Good. Cattle-wise, I know you're loading up sheep and goats, unloading for the cattle sale. How's it looking?
I still think we're going to get somewhere around that 1,700, Larry. We're lined up right now, and got some bigger bunches, so some of that adds up, and sure ought to get somewhere around that 17 on the cattle in tomorrow.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Sean Geiswhite.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Neighbor, let's take a look at meat moves from yesterday. We'll begin by looking at the pork carcass cutout value, $85.68, down by $3.84 on weaker hams. Estimated Tuesday hog slaughter, 494,000 head for a weekly running total of 987,000. That's 7,000 head more week to week and is up from the 962,000 during the same week last year. As we look toward the beef side of the equation, neighbor, we see wholesale boxes mixed in the afternoon, widening the Choice Select spread to $28.92. Choice box was 21 cents higher. The Select dropped $2.71. Choice Select spread for the rib primal was $144.51, with the Choice ribs at $516.67 by the hundredweight. Estimated federal slaughter, 128,000 head for a week-to-date total of 256. That trails the week by 1,000 head, but it's up 11,000 head from the same week a year ago. As we look toward no sales between bids of 153 to 155 ask. Cash trade was still unestablished through the end of the day. USDA's OKC feeder auction review was 1 to 3 higher for feeder steers, 3 to 7 stronger for the steer calves themselves, though the volumes were slightly lower. Neighbor, there's your meat moves for Tuesday. We are on the line with Kelly Thigpen, Pearsall Livestock, for sale after the holiday. Kelly, what's it looking like?
It looks like we have a decent run, Larry. I got right at 400 on hand right now, so I imagine somewhere around 600 or so. Got about 75 cows and bulls, so probably be 120 cows and bulls tomorrow, and the rest calves and yearlings. But just got a good mix of cattle back there. Not many as far as replacement type stuff. Do have a handful of bred cows, not many, and I don't think there's but a pair or two. So most of it will be packer cows and bulls on the grown cattle there. So it looks like just a good little run, 550, 600, something like that.
Pearsall Livestock, Kelly Thigpen, tell everybody how to contact you.
Call us at the office, 830-334-3653. My mobile number is 334-1047. Website's PearsallLivestock.com.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Maybe this portion of Down on the Farm is brought to you by PMI, the Robstown location, 361-767-7473, pipemovers.com, pipe, steel, and fencing, the Robstown location. We are on the line with cousin Brian Lensman from Seguin Cattle Company. We're talking sheep and goats and cattle, same day on a Wednesday in the Guadalupe Valley. What do you say, Brian?
Oh, we were blessed with good rain around the area during the Thanksgiving holidays, and I mean, everybody's breathing a sigh of relief. Some it's a little too late, but this will carry us into the next year, and kind of anticipating that 800 tomorrow. The quality of the calves are good, cows are down a little bit, but the tax man, he wants his money at the end of the year, so I think that's kind of why we got so many of them.
Yeah.
But in sheep and goats, I'm kind of guessing that 700-800 tomorrow, maybe a tick more, but it sounds like this market is good all the way around, solid, so that's the way to kind of finish the year off.
All right, y'all get out there and get you some of that good market at Seguin Cattle Company, sheep and goats and cattle tomorrow. Brian, tell everybody how to contact you.
You can give us a call at 830-379-9955, or you can call me on my cell phone at 830-305-0652.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Hey, it's supposed to get cold. Why don't you put a roast on, and I'll see you for dinner tomorrow night.
I'll do it. Thank you.
Sounds good.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Remember, neighbors, MG Building Materials has 5 locations. MG in San Antonio's at 2651 Southwest Military Drive. MG in Corpus, they're on Padre Island Drive, 7436 Padre Island Drive. MG Building Materials Uvalde, 2301 East Main. The store in beautiful downtown Kerrville on Memorial Drive, 2202 is the street number. And MG Building Materials in Pleasanton, 1734 West Oak Lawn. Now, I know you can't remember them all, so go to mgbuildingmaterials.com for details. Neighbor, now it's time to catch up with Leo Casas. Leo, how are you today?
Doing good, Larry. Hey, want to remind your listeners about the upcoming Lone Star Angus Alliance sale. It will be my pleasure to auctioneer this coming Friday on December 2nd, and we'll start at 1 o'clock sharp at Hallettsville at the Yannick facility. Call me for more information, and we're going to be selling about 120 two-year-olds and yearling Angus bulls, registered bulls, and about 80 good females, registered females. These are good Angus genetics, acclimated for South Texas. Don't miss out on this great sale. Call if you need more information. I can be reached at 361-362-5863. Keep up with us on daily basis on Instagram, Casas Cattle _rancher 3, or log on to my website for photos, videos, and information, CasasCattle.com, CASAS, CasasCattle.com, we're the bull people.
I'm Larry Marble from Down on the Farm. We're at the kitchen table, and I've got RD from D&D on the line, and I understand you've got some special for us, right, RD?
Yes, sir. Hot weather's dying down, but we still have some warm days left before the cold sets in, so we're putting some of our water troughs that people have been using as swimming pools on sale, our 8 and 10 foot troughs. Now, your customers can get these for a good $800 on the 10 foot by 2 foot deep round water troughs, and 8 foot by 2 foot deep for $450 when they mention this ad. Now, if you don't need it for your swimming pools, your cattle and livestock can always use a good water trough too.
RD, tell everybody how to get a hold of you at D&D.
You can can reach me here at D&D at 830-379-7340. My extension is 161.
We are on the line with Carl Herman from Caldwell Livestock Commission Company. It's about 6:25 on a Tuesday evening, looking toward a good sale on Wednesday. Carl, what have you drawn?
We're taking on about 700 right now, Larry, and there's cattle in line, and I'm looking for 900 to 1,000 tomorrow. Probably about a couple hundred cows. Calf market's going to be really good, so anyway, it'll be good.
What's the shiniest consignment of calves or yearlings that you've seen?
We've got about 130 wean calves that came from a long way, but they're really good, and they're the right kind. We're going to deal up a bunch of them and sell them, and they had some here a couple of weeks ago, and the buyers really liked them.
Good. Take-home cows in the bunch?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sure is.
All right. Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
Okay, my number is 979-820-5349. Call the barn, 567-4119. If you're at Giddings and surrounding area, call Max Ebner at 540-867.
Carl Herman, Caldwell Livestock. Have a good sale, Carl.
Thank you, Larry.
Wholesale Steel, family owned and operated since 1976. Has heavy-duty panels, the first and only panels on the market with a lifetime warranty against damage from your animals. Wholesale Steel with 2 locations to serve you in San Antonio and Hearn. Financing available, and we wholesale to the public. Visit our website at wholesalesteelsa.com or call 210-624-2000 for Wholesale Steel.
We are on the line with Gary Butler, Nixon Livestock. Gary, how did the Monday sale go?
I told you we'd probably have 850 where we wind up with 891, Larry, 106 cows and 12 bulls. Calf market continues to be strong. These calves are, man, they're $10 to more or higher on these 2 to 6 weight cattle, steer cattle and heifers. If you got some to sell, we got 2 more sales left this year. You sure need to get them in here. 2 and 3 weight steers, $1.45 to $2.35. Heifers, $1.04 to $1.58. 3 and 4 weight steers, $1.72 to $2.55. Heifers, $1.38 to $1.95. 4 and 5 weight steers, $1.64 to $2.40. Heifers, $1.43 to $2.41. 5 and 6 weight steers, $1.48 to $2.03. Heifers, $1.28 to $2.05. 6 and 7 weight steers, bull yearlings, $1.40 to $1.80. Heifers, $1.27 to $1.85. And 7-8 weight steers and bull yearlings, $1.32 to $1.51. And the heifers, $1.27 to $1.40. Like I said, the market is stout.
What do you anticipate for next Monday, Gary?
I don't know, Larry. If the weather permits, I imagine we'll have more cattle than 800. I imagine we'll have that 1,000 to 1,200. We also got 81 on cows this week, 96 on bulls. We didn't have any stocker cows, palpated cows, and we had 1 pair bring 750 and 1 bring 1,300, Larry.
Well, you had a good sale. Tell everybody how to get a hold of you for next Monday's sale.
You can catch us 830-582-1561 or 62. You can catch me on my mobile, 830-857-4330. And we have 2 more sales of the year, Larry.
Right.
We will be closed the 12th.
Y'all get them in.
Last sale will be the 12th.
Y'all get them in to Gary Butler there at Nixon. Gary, thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
I'm on the line with Stephen. He's in the outside sales department at D&D. Stephen, when I look out there, I see lots of deer blinds and feeders. Talk to us about them.
Larry, now is the time to get a blind or a feeder from us here. We carry All Seasons, Lamco, The Judge. We also carry Atascosa and T-Box deer blinds.
Tell everybody how to contact you at D&D.
You can reach us here at 830-379-7340, extension 260.
Neighbor, let's take a long look at the grains, courtesy of John Tuggle and Company, Corpus, 361-852-5207. Milo through Corpus in November, March plus 90, 1356. Houston, 1356. Progresso, March plus $1, 1374. Hard red winter wheat to Corpus in November, March plus 2, 869.5. We'll call Progresso March plus 220, 889.5. Hard red winter wheat to Houston in November, March plus 120, 1007. And Houston beans, November delivery, January less 25, 1434.5. Neighbor Texas cotton, West Texas moved 9 bales only. Prices range from $78.36 to $79.86. Neighbor, looks to me like that's it for the best darn farm show in 100,000 square miles of the great state of Texas. No brag, just fact. All because the fact that you folks are the best darn farm show listener in that same territory. I'm Larry Marble. I'm your host. Thanks for listening. Good day.